Right now, I have the honor of introducing someone I know really well. You may know him as a legendary congressman or the Secretary of Transportation under, President Obama, but I know him for his calming wisdom, his loving heart, and just a magnificent man. I love you, Ray. You're my dear friend, and I thank you so much for being here.
Congressman, hi, I'm Brian Robinson.
Hi, Brian.
It's good to see you. I
Thank
didn't know
you.
whether
You
to call you
too.
Congressman or Mr. Secretary.
You can call me Ray, and Joy, thank you for that lovely introduction too.
Well, Ray, you know, you're known for your ability to cross party lines and make things work, basically. And it came to me when I was thinking about introducing you, are there some of those same elements that people all over the world can use in order to cope with what's going on with adversity?
Well, Brian, let me say thanks to you and Joy for organizing this. What an array of speakers you have, and particularly people who can motivate us, and also having all of the folks from all over the world. It speaks to the respect that people have for you and Joy, and I do have a great deal of respect for Joy. She's been a dear friend for many, many, many years. I would say, Brian, that the resiliency for me has been found in probably three different groups. First of all, my family. I have 4 grown children. I have 16 grandchildren. We have spent, my wife and I, Kathy and I have been married 52 years. We've spent the last several months really FaceTiming our grandkids, talking to them on the phone, Skyping with them, helping them now these last few weeks get through virtual school and how to deal with that, how to deal with a teacher over the internet and all of that. And so we've tried to really be good mentors for our grandchildren as they maneuver through this different world. A couple of them missed graduation last May. You can imagine what an experience that was after going through 4 years of high school.
Oh, yeah.
Those two are on their way to college. They're in college. They're doing their college work virtually. We went to visit our granddaughter recently. So the point is, everyone should think about, and I'm sure has done this, lean on your family, be helpful to your family, give good advice to your family, share the kind of ability to help family get through this. Obviously, friends are very important. We've stayed in touch with our friends. We've been hanging out in Peoria, Illinois, since the COVID started, and have not really been anywhere else. And we've really leaned on our friends, and we've communicated with them. We've had small dinners with them. We've had long walks with them, and we've tried to follow the rules. And I think that's very important. We owe it to everyone else who we know and love to follow the rules. Wear a mask, social distancing, wash your hands. That's not just for individuals. That's for the entire group of people, either your family or your friends. So, and then the other thing that we've done is we've tried to support organizations in our community who are helping the most vulnerable. The Center for Prevention of Abuse. They have a big duck race, and they raise a lot of money, and they had to do that virtually this year. We've tried to help some food banks who are really helping down and out citizens who don't have the ability to sustain themselves with food. So we've really tried to support organizations in our community that are supporting our friends and neighbors. And I think that's the kind of opportunity for resiliency that really allows you to not only take care of yourself, but to take care of friends and family and neighbors. Yeah. And that's really what we should be doing.
Yeah, we have a saying, most people know it, you know, when you give, you receive. And in the clinical world, we have something called the helper's high. When you give, donate, help others, it gives you something back automatically. And that's so
Exactly.
true, right?
Exactly.
I was wondering if you have any words of encouragement for the frontline workers, the people out there who are really taking care of us day in and day out, and in some cases risking their own lives.
Right. Well, I know full well, two of my daughter and my son-in-law are both doctors in Indianapolis. They got the coronavirus. Their four children got it. Thankfully, not serious, but
Hmm.
they've come through it, and they are working like everybody in the medical profession to try and help friends and neighbors get through this dreaded disease. And so I'm obviously very, very proud of them.
Hmm.
And we couldn't get through this pandemic without the kind of doctors and nurses and healthcare professionals who are willing every day to show up and work 12, 15, 18 hours a day to really help friends and neighbors get through this. And so, you know, I often say we have the greatest healthcare system in the world right here in America. And it's the greatest system because of the people who are dedicated every day.
Mm-hmm.
And they are the example for the rest of us that we need to look after our families. We need to look after our friends. We need to get involved in whatever community activities we can so that we can be helpful in developing the kind of opportunities to help everyone get through this.
The donations that will be coming in for this event will also go to frontline workers such as bus drivers, people working in restaurants, any kind of mental health needs for people on the front lines in a lot of different variety of ways. Any
That's wonderful, Brian. I'm glad you mentioned that, and we want to encourage to people not only that are participating like myself, but people that are watching. Please make a contribution because it's going to a very good cause.
Yes, it is. Yeah, a very worthy cause. We appreciate your being here, and we appreciate all the work you do. I think one of the things I admire and respect most about you is that you are willing to reach across the lines and come to terms with people who think differently. And I think that's a huge symptom of resilience. And I wish more of us could do that, you know, even though people
Well,
think
thank you.
differently, right? And we can still connect with them.
Brian, thanks again to you and Joyce. Stay well and stay resilient.
Thank you very much, Ray.
Thank you.